Hello everybody, I'm Rockman, and welcome back to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. This time we'll only be going over Marble Garden Zone. Why is that, you might ask? Well, the answer is simple, because not only are we going to be doing Marble Garden Zone, even though I just said that's the only thing we're going to be doing, we're also going to be getting the rest of the Chaos Emeralds. So, Marble Garden and getting the Chaos Emeralds combined, that makes this episode like almost 20 minutes long. I think it's like 18 something. About as long as part 1, so if I had another zone in this episode, it would go over 30 minutes, and that's way too long, so only Marble Garden. Whatever. I'm not sure if anyone really cares or not, but that's how we do. Anywho, right here we have the first special zone. Or at least in this part. I think it's like the 4th one in all. There's a lot of special rings in this zone. I think in Act 1 and 2 combined, I think you can get all 7 if you really wanted to. But, yeah. So this one's pretty simple, it's just following the path. You need to use jumping there to get over those white spheres, or else you'll bounce back and hit a red sphere, and that's no good. So, use your jumps. You can jump over 2 spheres at a time, like 2 spaces. So, we'll be using that later, but right now it's just to get over that one spot. Now here, I'm going to be doing something. I said last time that if you circle all the spheres in like a square, it would make them all disappear. But if you just circle or like turn the blue spheres red in like any shape in general, as long as the outside, they'll disappear as well, so that's pretty cool. Anywho, that's the first Chaos Emerald we'll be getting in this part. Marble Garden, it's alright. It's not my favorite. It's not my least favorite, I guess. Like, it's fine. Right there we see foreshadowing to a mini-boss he might be fighting. By might, I mean we are going to be fighting. So, right to here to the left, with some specific timing platforming. We're going to go on this rotating platform, and boom! Next special stage, right there. As I said, there's a lot of special stages in this zone. Like, there's way more than enough than you need. We'll be getting all 7 Chaos Emeralds of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Anyway, this special zone is kind of harder compared to the others. There's not really a set path per se. Like, there is ways you can go, like you see these white spheres that you can jump over. But as far as like just go and just follow the line, there's not really any of that. It's pretty much just, hey, find out where you're going and go. If that makes any sense. I'm not sure if it does or not. It does to me, though. Anyway, the way I did it, we're going to end up in this big room with these 4 squares of 9, so using math, that'll be enough than what we need. And after we circle this, boom, Chaos Emerald number 5. The Silver Chaos Emerald. And according to the Sonic the Hedgehog lore, it's the most powerful of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. You know, aside from Master Emerald, but still, I know my lore of Sonic the Hedgehog. Thank you very much. Speaking of lore and Chaos Emeralds, we go on this spinning disc thing, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird to operate. You want to run, and that'll make it rise, and if you stop running, it'll lower. If it touches the ground, it'll make you zoom really fast. Turning can be kind of annoying, as you see right here. I'm trying to get up high, so I can get to another special zone. The easiest way I find to turn is to run into a ceiling. If you're running into a flat ceiling, like right here, to my right, no, not the spiked one, it won't actually crush you, so that's good. So that makes turning pretty easy. But if you run into spikes, of course, you'll get knocked off the top, whatever it's called. spinning platform top. And that's no good. Anywho, we use that top to get to this another special stage 6. This special stage is more of a grid. Unlike last special stage, it's not really a straight line as well, but it's like a flat out grid, as I just said once again. As you see, we're going, and there's these big rooms with big squares you can get, and then there's these little corridors with 8 spheres each you can get. So, yeah, it's, as I said, like 2 times already, it's a grid. Not too hard. Although, as I said, you need to jump over blue spheres, or not blue spheres, red spheres. You can jump over 2 at a time, and that'll be useful in this special stage, so if you thought you could only jump over 1, you're incorrect, you can jump over 2. We'll be seeing that in a bit. Not right now. There's some to the right there, there we go. And I'll be doing that right here. Boom! And of course, the longer you take, the longer, or the faster you get, so that can make it quite difficult, especially since special stages run at 30 frames per second, which is no good. I want that smooth 60. But just like that, special stage 6 complete, and Chaos Emerald 6 get, I guess. One more to go. Will we get that? Yes. Yes, we will. Relatively quickly as well. So now that we got that one, we're going to progress forward. We're going to go back to where that top was, and we're going to actually go the proper way now. We can use it to rise, and then we're going to land on the ground, I think. There we go. It's going to zoom us forward into that tar pit. I'm not sure if that'll kill you if you sink all the way. It's like quicksand. If you stand in it, you'll slowly lower, but I've never actually been completely consumed. If you just jump in it, you'll get out of it. So there's like 2 or 3 pits of those in this zone, so there's also an incredibly loud car going by. Darn you, car, don't you know I'm talking to myself on the internet? Anywho, Special Stage 7, quite difficult. Not really. I mean, it is, but when you know what you're doing, it's not difficult. As I said, if you encompass an entire square with red spheres, it'll disappear. So if you turn the blue to red, so right there, it'll have like some of them being red and some of them being blue. So if you know that, you can encompass the square and boom, it changes them to rings. So you want to use that to your advantage. Also, I messed up a little bit there, but it's okay. As long as the outside of them are red, then it's fine. No worries, but now there's 8 more spheres, and this is where it gets a bit tricky. There's no direct path I could find to these spheres, so you're going to have to jump over them. As you see there. But just like before, we're going to turn them into red spheres and they'll disappear. So, yeah. That's the final Chaos Emerald. Chaos Emerald 7. Sonic got all Chaos Emeralds. Hooray! Go us, go team! And of course, when you get all 7, now Sonic can become Super Sonic. Yeah. Now I have 100 rings. We only need 50. Once you have 50 rings, you jump in the air and use your Insta-Shield. Like I said, you had it in last part. You'll turn into Super Sonic. Now this can be good and bad, I guess. Super Sonic is definitely much more improved than he was in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. He's not really broken, he doesn't really break the game at all. Well, he does in the sense that you're invincible and go fast and jump higher. But I mean, like, you won't be running through the stage and, like, falling into oblivion. That's what I mean by breaking the game. But he does go faster, he jumps higher. I believe it only works with the electricity shield. That if you have it activated, you will attract rings. I'm pretty sure he doesn't attract rings on his own. I just think it's coincidental that I have the electricity shield. I think I'll get a shield as well, like not as well, in a few moments.
think it's the fire shield. And then he'll lose his magnetic ability. There we go. So yeah, we lost our magnetic ability, so that doesn't come with Supersonic. That was just coincidental. And I believe that's the only one that carries over its special properties. So Flame Shield, I can't do a dash. Bubble Shield, I can't do a bounce. See, he makes doing platforming a bit difficult. Getting onto this top and running away, he's very fast, so doing precise movements, not moments, can be a bit tedious and difficult. If I got that Electro Shield, I would have got more rings. I'm going to try to not use Supersonic that much in this playthrough. I got him because I wanted to get the best ending, but yeah, as far as using him casually, that kind of ruins the fun of this game. Like, it's awesome, like, hey, Supersonic's great. Look at this thing you got for getting out the Chaos Emeralds. But I just want to play this game as Sonic and stuff. Yeah. So, he will be making appearances, but usually as mistakes. Like, if I get over 50 rings, I'm going to try to get hit to lose those rings. And there's a cat trying to get into my bedroom. Go away, cat. Cat, no. I'm doing a Let's Play. I know you want to join, but it's not safe in here for you. Okay, I'm just going to ignore the cat. Not sure if you can even hear it. Anyway, we're at the boss of Act 1, the mini-boss. It's the Eggman drill machine, or Robotnik drill machine, whatever you want to call it. It goes down like that with the instant shield. It will drop spikes on you. The spikes will hurt you. The regular rocks won't hurt you. In my experience, at least. Maybe I'm wrong. If you run into the drills it has, those will hurt you, so you want to jump into the underside or the middle between the drills. But it's a pretty easy boss. Now we're in Marble Garden 2. Right here we have these pulleys we can grab onto. They're just pulleys. Doesn't really do anything special, it just pulls you upwards. Just another mechanic. And right here, gasp! It's Eggman's in a bigger drill machine. So he's going to be flying through the stage, we'll be meeting up with him occasionally, and he'll destroy it and cause the terrain to change, like right here. So that's the gimmick of Act 2. We also have more drill tops. And we have these spiky, crushy things that will kill you instantly because they count as crushing, not as spikes. So watch out for those. Right there, I got hit. That was unintentional, even though I said I was going to get hit intentionally. You'll tell the difference. Like there, I just ran into the enemy, so you can be like, haha, you idiot, you ran into that enemy. But if like you see me just walk into it, then it's like, yeah, I don't want to get supersonic. I think I turn into it in the next part, but I try my best to avoid turning him into it. There's a bubble right there, and I'm just gonna see it right here. Why do you run into that grasshopper? Because he doesn't want to be supersonic. Now that time was unintentional. You can make fun of me for that one, and I won't feel bad. I mean, I will feel bad, but whatever. We have these spinning gears. I'm not sure I actually mentioned those. If you just spin dash into them, it'll also change the stage. Usually for the better. I mean, I can't really say Eggman changing the stages for the worse, because it helps you progress, but nonetheless, we're gonna go to the stage some more. We have these loop-de-loops, classic Sonic staple. More loop-de-loops. I think we run into Eggman once more before the boss fight. Gonna grab us some invincibility. And yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about in Marble Garden anymore. Other than those spike balls, I guess. I could talk about those. They're balls and spikes, and that was unintentional as well. Oh, I should also mention, well, there's these face statues. You want to destroy the third eye on the top of it, or second eye from this angle, I guess. That'll open up pathways, but I also should have mentioned there's spikes that are alive.
if you bounce on the living spikes, or the fake spikes, the mimic spikes, that's what we'll call them, they'll bounce you upwards, and if you run into them from the side, they'll hurt you, so you want to keep an eye out for them. They'll also shoot little pellets, so... I mean, you have eyes, so I assume you can see how they work, but they're pretty cool. Mimic spikes. You have them on another one of those tar pits. I'm not sure if it kills you, as I said, if you go into it. It's pretty much quicksand, so you just have to jump to get out of it. And I thought we run into Eggman 3 times in this stage. The first 2 are like fake outs, and then the 3rd time is the boss fight, but we haven't run into him the 2nd time yet, so maybe my memory is faltering. And we have another one of those statues, just have to hit it 3 times. And it goes down. Another one of those spinning things. Oh, here we go. I knew I wasn't crazy. I'm pretty sure running into him these times don't actually affect the later boss fight, or the boss fight at the end. You'll still have to hit him 8 times at the final boss of this zone. So, not sure if that's worth doing. I just do it because I can. Because we're Sonic heroes, and I died. That was unintentional. I meant to spin dash there, but I didn't. And I went the wrong way there, which was also unintentional. But I figured, since we're not too far, I wouldn't even bother cutting. Here we are again at Eggman. We're gonna do the exact same thing. First death of the playthrough, oh well. If I was to go at any point, I'm glad it was there. Better that than Knuckles. Here we go, that's what I want to do. I want to spin dash there. Now here, since Eggman's destroying the stage even further, now it's collapsing, so you want to get to as far as possible, or else you'll get trapped and you will die. And dying is no good. Eventually the stage will settle, and you can progress farther. So now we just have to get past here. A few more thingamabobs to jump onto. One more rising and lowering platform. A spin dash, and boss time! Now this is a pretty cool boss. Now right away, I'm going to try to get as many hits as I can because I find it easier to do here, even if I accidentally hit myself. There we go. I accidentally hit myself, but that's fine by me. You would think, oh, you're falling to your death, but no, Tails is to the rescue, and what you want to do here is jump on Eggman. Now his hitbox is kind of weird. If you hit him from the side at all, like from the back or front, you'll get hit, so you want to jump onto him directly up top. But since I got 6 hits before the fight began, it only took 2 hits to defeat him. Anyway, that's Marble Garden Zone. Next time I see you, we'll be going through Carnival Night Zone. See you guys then.